Hi everyone, it's Dinara here. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and thank you everyone who already subscribed and like my videos. I'm really grateful that you are guys with me in this journey of awakening and awareness. Today I wanted to talk about 4 main reasons why self-help doesn't work. I was wondering about it too. I was thinking, like, if you can buy this self-help book for like 10 bucks and become a millionaire, why don't everyone become millionaires? It's so easy. You just read a book, you do whatever it tells you, and you become a millionaire. Or why don't you go to this training of Tony Robbins or of Mel Robbins, of anyone who you think is cool, and your life doesn't really change? And then I realized that there are additional things you need to do and additional barriers that don't allow us to just read the book and just go through the training and be happy and get whatever we want. So maybe if I have these barriers, you also have them, and maybe understanding them and being aware of them will help you to get rid of them and make this self-help to help you and to support you in your journey. So the first and main thing is that we just don't do it. We just don't do everything that is told in these books, in these trainings, in this all self-help industry. You can just watch this video right now and feel good about it and think like, oh yeah, I'm changing something in my life, I'm watching this video. But in reality, it's not true. Unless you start actually doing something, you will not get any results. It works with everything. You can watch hundreds of videos on how to learn a new language, but you won't learn unless you start doing it. You can watch a lot of videos how to shoot the basketball, how to make a great shot, like all the theory and techniques, but it won't help unless you go and do it actually. So the first and main important thing is that you just don't do it. You just don't do the exercises. It seems easy, just write down this, read this and do this, but we just don't do it, and that's why it's not working. Another thing is that maybe some people, they have a deeper trauma, and the self-help books, I think they are not going deep enough sometimes in order to heal your trauma and in order to make you feel first filled with energy and feel better about yourself, and then starting doing the things that it's told in this book, for example, and in this training. I realized that when I worked with a therapist, when I did family constellations, I realized that I have a bigger trauma and I had to heal it. After this therapy, after going through it all, I read the books that I read before, and it actually blew my mind how differently I perceive these books now. It was like I haven't read them before. It was all new meaning, and it actually started to work for me after when I went to therapist. So maybe you have a trauma and you need to go to see a therapist, and after that all the self-help books, all the self-help trainings will work better for you. The third thing is that we just hope for the miracle and we don't take responsibility. We just think like, oh, I read this book, I didn't do anything and it didn't help me. The author is just dumb who just sells his books through his marketing strategy, and it doesn't help. It doesn't really help. And taking responsibility is the first and main milestone you go through when you are trying to change your life, when you are trying to make self-help to work and be more aware and to feel better about yourself. So people usually blame their parents, they usually blame their environment, they usually blame their government, they usually blame other people, their friends, their colleagues, their partners, their kids, they blame everyone. But in reality, the only one person responsible for your life is yourself. Everyone talks about that, everyone hears that, everyone knows that, but not everyone actually do something about that. So whenever you want to complain about something, just stop and ask yourself, how did I deserve that? How did I got into the situations? What did I do, or what did I say, or what did I thought in order to get in situations? How the situations is helping me, is teaching me a lesson. So it's always your responsibility, guys. So please don't say that my videos are not working. The fourth reason is that we just stop doing, even if we started doing everything what is said in this training, in this book, we just stop doing it because we come up with excuses and we don't have this supporting environment like accountability body or support groups that helps us moving further. So it's so easy to have 10 minutes a day to meditate, but not many people actually do that. And even me myself, I skip meditation sometimes, even if it's 10 minutes, even if it's so easy, even if I know that it will change my life. It helped me a lot and it helped me to relieve stress and to get what I want, but I still can't be consistent and I just don't do it. And it's my responsibility. But I notice that whenever I have an accountability body or whenever I have a support group or a mentor who I have to report to, it's easier for me. So I think the fourth reason is that we don't have this context, we don't have this outside environment that helps us and pushes us to actually do all these things that we have to do in order to live a better life. I hope now you know what is the reason that you don't do anything. And it's not always laziness, because there are no lazy people. And also it may be like trauma, or it may be just fear of failure, or maybe you run out of energy, maybe you're burned out. There might be lots of reasons. I listed just 4 of them. Let me know in the comments down below what is your reason not to change your life, not to feel better about yourself, and not to achieve your goals and manifest anything you want in this life.